let's do a horn test. Very premium. A little bit of a wheel spin, 55, they want to hit 60, just press on the throttle and then just goes and goes. Hey guys, here we have the all-new Mercedes-Benz EQB 250 Electric Art, and this is the electrified version of the GLB. So here we can see that it is the EQB 250. Let's first check out the rear seat first. So the back seat does have a little bit of a higher seating position because of the batteries are underneath, but if you close the door, I have this amount of headroom, and legroom is fairly generous. You also have vents here and a cubby right there with two USB-Cs for charging. You can also fold down the rear seats, revealing more cargo at the back. And actually this is a 7-seater, which is a nice addition to the electric lineup. Check out the trunk real quick. You open it via that star and it is a power lift gate. You can see that it has a large area right there, and to close it, just press this. Door close sound, very solid, classic Mercedes. This is the interior. You actually get a Mercedes logo right there on the puddle, and you have a nice EQB illuminated door sill right there. Again, nice solid door sound. The materials feel nice. And to start it, just press this button right here. And instantly you can just hear the air conditioning. There's no engine sound. Again, this is an electric vehicle. And to adjust your seating position, the seat controls are right here, as with every Mercedes. So let's get into position first. Fasten our seat belts. It does have these circular air vents with a rose gold finish. Everything here feels tactile and solid. Right, so let's go ahead and start the drive. This is the gear selector right here. Just push it down for drive. And the electronic parking brake immediately disengages. Oh, okay, so there you go. This car does have a 360-degree camera. Ooh. Power just comes instantly with the electric motor. So this one has a range of 400 kilometers roughly on a full charge. Actually comes with paddle shifters, but rather than changing gears, these are for changing your brake regen. The MBUX displays every single vehicle information very clearly. That brake regen is really strong, and now I've adjusted it. Wow. Here we can see the touchscreen MBUX. You can also control it here via this touchpad, but I'd rather control it right here. It's much more easier to use. It does have a navigation, radio, and here are some of the settings for the seats and the ambient lights that this car comes with. Faster than any other entry-level Mercedes. And let's say just running at 55 45, then you want to hit 60, just press on the throttle and then just goes and goes. The cabin is nice and quiet. Here we have the 360-degree camera. So I didn't press any pedals, I didn't press the brake pedal. It did slow the car down. Here are some of the vehicle features. You have the Eco. So we were in Eco mode earlier and the thing felt fast already. We also have Sport mode, and it doesn't advise us with a roof load, maybe because of the instant acceleration and everything in the roof will just come flying off. But yeah, you do have Sport mode, you also have individual. Now this being the electric art, the driving dynamics, it only changes the throttle inputs, not so much the suspension, because they have another variant for that comes with adaptive suspension. Safety wise, this comes with lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and an adaptive cruise control, which the GLB, which this car is based on, doesn't get. The steering wheel is leather wrapped with perforations on the side, and it does have these shortcut buttons which are capacitive. Let's do a horn test with this one. Very premium, as expected, with a 3-pointed star. The acceleration is much more intense in sport mode, as expected. Now let's switch it back to comfort mode. This car, it may be a 7-seater crossover, but it drives like a hot hatch, and the steering is actually nicely weighted. There's a nice amount of feedback on the road. You don't get a sunroof, but that's okay, because who needs a sunroof on a hot day? And you do have LED interior lights as well. Okay. Switch it back to sport mode. A little bit of a wheel spin there. Testing out the turning radius of the EQB, sorry. It has a nice tight turning circle. I think with every Benz. Okay, that concludes the quick drive. It is now time to return the car. It felt nice to drive. The quality, everything, the power, even the lights, feels really good. Right, so to turn off the car, just and hit the stop button. Okay, there you go, guys. That was the Mercedes-Benz EQB 250 Electric Art. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to be notified once I upload a new video. This has been TJ. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.